Hello, my friends. I'm going to talk to you about helmets because helmets are important. It's crazy to think about how much a helmet can actually save your life. So, if you're watching and if you ride BMX or you skate or you scoot, if you wear a helmet, it's going to save your life. So this last weekend, Friday, one of my buddies came to town, my friend Kenny, and we decided that we were going to go ride to the skate park. And that's about kind of where I stopped remembering. There was a few things in there that I do remember. I guess what's leading up to this is wear your helmet. So apparently we were doing some tricks, kind of learning some new things. I wanted to do an air, which is pretty routine. Out of the quarter pipe, back into the quarter pipe, done. What happened was you're supposed to come out and then you're supposed to go back in pretty good. Well, I came out and then did this. My back wheel hit the quarter pipe, bike went away. Mostly what I remember is struggling to get up, and it's crazy. That's what I remember about that accident, is that I was struggling to get back to my feet. My strength was gone, and I remember making a few phone calls, and I remember going to the hospital. Not a whole lot that I remember about it, and that's what's scary to me. I have had concussions before. You know, the best way that I can describe it, at least, is that I was super drunk without drinking a drop of liquor. Hearing everything about it the next day was kind of a wake-up call for me. You know, you have to have a good helmet to wear. And that brings me to my next point. You need a good helmet. I'm holding my life in my hands right now, is what I'm looking at. This helmet is, I think it's retired. I took one good slam, enough to prove to me that helmets are even better than I thought they were before. That one good slam really woke me up and really made me realize how much a good helmet is important. Because, I mean, with this thing, you've got your shell right here, right there, and you got your padding, and that's it. I mean, this thing, you know, it's not very rigid. So, but it saved my life. It could have been a lot worse than it was. Could have been a lot worse than it was. I don't know, there's some battle scars on it and stuff, but. So this helmet is better than no helmet. That's not certified. The difference between a certified helmet and this flimsy thing is the shell. And you can see here, the shell is very rigid. They're a lot more uncomfortable than those kinds of helmets are, but I mean, this thing is rigid. It's not going anywhere. I mean, and the best thing about these is they used to be one impact only, but I've done some research on them, and you can take multiple impacts with these and it's still okay. So, you know, I don't know how much better it would have protected my head than that, but I mean, there's, you know, I mean, maybe a little bit of a concussion, or concussion to the point where you don't remember what the hell happened. So, I mean, this thing gets hung on the wall over there, on my wall of shame, which is fine. It's done its job. It's done its job, it's retired. And I'll be happy to hang it on the wall and look at it. So that's fine with me. But now, the interesting part with these certified helmets is trying to find the right size. You don't want it to be too tight because it's gonna be uncomfortable, you're just gonna take it off. You don't want it to be too loose because if you do have an impact, or even if you're flipping around or you know, spinning around, this thing could be wobbling all over the place and throw you off, and you could fall and hit your head anyway. So, I mean, I'm kind of having trouble deciding whether to keep, you know, this one, or I have a large one right there that swims around on my head. So I'm trying to see if, you know, they give you replacement padding or not. But I mean, this thing is gonna be solid. Just, I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. I can't believe they let this fly. But it also says on the warning label, designed for use with skates and skateboards only. This product provides minimal protection against impact and does not meet any established safety standards. My fault. But I do want to take a minute and I want to thank the people that were there for me that day. And you guys know who you are. I want to thank the people that were patient enough to stay on the phone with me and answer my 3 questions over and over again for hours. Just wear your helmet. It's safe. Don't play around. I hit my head doing something that I thought that I would never hurt myself doing, ever. And that's the way it always goes. You know, I've broken my foot doing something I did a million times. I've broken bones doing the things that I know how to do, not the new things that I'm trying to learn how to do. Just be careful. Thank you guys. And thank you for watching this. And thank you for being aware of it. One of my biggest heroes, Scotty Kramer, he hit his head. He had his helmet on, but he didn't have the helmet that he wanted on. This time I'm gonna have the helmet that I want on. He's still gonna remain one of my heroes because he used to be an amazing BMX rider. And he has the most amazing personality you'll ever see out of somebody. Thanks guys for watching. Hope I didn't bore you to death, but I'm just really thankful that I'm here to be able to even make this video right now. Huge shout out to Lost Surf Shack for hooking it up with this helmet, helping me out with my new bike. So thank you for watching. Wear your helmet, please. Stay safe out there. Have a good one.